Hey, what's going on, my 44,000 amazing friends? I hope you're all doing absolutely fantastic today. We're going to be talking about camera confidence and how to get better on camera. So I'm going to give you 3 tips, and my buddy Sky is going to give you 3 tips. He is amazing when it comes to camera confidence, and he is a great vlogger from the Netherlands. It's just incredible. Link will be in the description below if you do want to check out his channel, but he's going to give 3 tips. I'm going to give 3 tips. So let's get into the first one from Sky.
Yo, Jason, what's up, man? It's Sky. Pimpin', you caught me on a good day. Like, it is sunny like crazy. But anyway, let's talk YouTube tips. More specifically, how to be comfortable on camera. And my first tip for being comfortable on camera has to be, pimp, to remember that the camera is your friend. And not only because you bought it with your own monies, but literally, the camera is your friend. Pretend like you are actually talking to a friend. Whether you're outside vlogging or inside, no matter where you're recording, always pretend that the camera is your friend. And it will definitely help you be a little bit more comfortable. Open up, relax, be yourself, and go hard in the paint. And if you're trying to live on the dangerous side, you can even give it a name. My best friend's called Soldier Boy because he be cranking it. Like, legit, just pretend like you are talking to a friend, and pimping, you are good.
So I shoot a lot of indoor studio stuff when it comes to talking head camera pieces, and what I used to do is used to teleprompt everything. So I would write down pretty much an exact script of what I was going to say and put it on there because, you know, I'm in the camera space, so there's a lot of tech and there's a lot of features and specs that I need to read out, and I have to make sure that I don't miss anything because you guessed it, a lot of people will be like, you didn't talk about this or you missed that, blah, 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 blah. But now I really don't give a shit if I miss something. It is what it is. I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. If I miss it, I'll put it in a description below, or I'll put it as a voiceover or something. I'm gonna miss something. Everyone's gonna miss something. I won't be, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But the biggest thing about teleprompting is that, it gives you that ability to script exactly what you're going to be saying. But if you do that style, I do suggest try and talk it out like you're having a conversation rather than just like, hello. I hope you're all having a really good day. Be like, hey, I hope you're all having a great day, blah, 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 blah. But if you don't want to teleprompt, then you can pretty much do what I do now, and that's having a few dot points about what you're going to be talking about and then talking about those top points. But try and stay relevant and try not to jump off topic. But then obviously once you start to do as many videos as you can, you're going to get better and better and better each time.
My next tip is use equipment that you are comfortable with using, whether it's microphones, camera, whatever. Go with what you are most comfortable with. Right now, I'm outside, I'm on my Sony a7S III, but the only reason I'm on my Sony a7S III is because ain't nobody around me. If there was a ton of people out here hugging the block, best believe I would be on my DJI Pocket 2 or my GoPro Hero 10 Black, or even your phone. It's already hard enough pretending that the camera's your friend and everything. Don't make it worse by drawing extra attention that you don't need to yourself. Use what you are most comfortable with, use it.
So absolutely, practice is one of the most important, if not probably the most important when it comes to talking on camera or talking to people, talking to crowds. Doing it as much as you possibly can and being comfortable in your own skin is extremely important. Being up there, talking to people on a stage or talking to the camera, you're gonna need to know what you're talking about. So studying up on your specific niche as best as possible is highly recommended. No, I don't want you to be talking a whole bunch of specs on screen unless, tech space. If you're going to be doing that, that's perfectly fine. You still need to be confident in what you're going to be talking about. But if you are confident in what you're talking about and you know a lot about the industry that you're actually in or the niche that you're in, you're going to be talking about it a lot better. It's just like having a conversation with a friend and you're, spitballing ideas. That's pretty much what you want to treat YouTube like. You want to talk to the camera like it's your friend, like what Sky said. You do actually want to talk like you're having a conversation. That's what actually makes it so much more natural on screen, because people will get bored. It's a pure fact with TikTok, with Instagram Shorts, with YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. People's attention spans are so much shorter and they'll just click off your video in an instant. It's tough. It is a very tough game, but you don't have to be the bubbly guy like I am now. I'm usually quite an energetic kind of person, or sometimes I'm quite mellow. It really depends on who I'm talking to. But you don't have to be that energetic guy. You could be really mellow, but you still need to be confident in your own skin and especially confident in what you're talking about in that exact niche.
And now, as we make our way through this tunnel, my last tip would have to be to just simply practice. Practice wherever you can, whenever you can. Even if you don't even have to post a video, pimp, just practice. Practice talking to the lens while crossing the street. Practice talking to the lens while you're taking a quick break. Practice, practice, practice. Try not to worry too much about what other people think, what other people are gonna say. Those things are completely out of your control. So don't even worry about it. Just remember, you are a boss. And now there are a ton of other tips, but if you follow these 3, pimpin', I promise, you'll be Gucci.
Now my last one is good content. Having good content is crucial, but I know it's hard to say, but if you can physically sit through that content yourself and watch yourself and be like, yeah, that's actually a really good video, then it's probably a decent video. But try and sit on the fence and have an unbiased opinion about your content and be like, okay, this part's a little bit boring. Maybe I need to throw some more B-roll or put that on a chopping block, cut it out and, make it a little bit more snappier. Is there any sort of editing techniques I can actually, improve this video, or do I need to do a bit of a voiceover and record something else, or do I actually need to re-record some of this? So you really need to step back and have an unbiased opinion about yourself and just judge, but don't judge too hard because you're probably gonna sit there and be like, I'm not gonna release this video then. You need to release tons and tons and tons of videos for you to actually get better, because like Sky said, it comes down to practice, 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 practice as much as you physically can. And sometimes you don't actually have to release those videos and just create them for yourself and try and get confident on camera, and then eventually you can release those videos. It really depends on you, but you don't wanna hold on to it for too long. You do wanna try and release those videos and try and just practice, take on constructive criticism, not just plain criticism. But a lot of people in the comment section are sometimes like completely destructive and have zero input. You want to have a bit of an intelligent conversation with some people in the comments, and that's great. That's amazing. I love that. But just keep practicing and then eventually you'll get better. So yeah, thank you to Sky for joining in on my YouTube channel. Link will be in the description below if you do want to check his channel out. I highly recommend it. He is phenomenal. He lightens my day. I watch pretty much every single one of his videos. But yeah, other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, if you really want to, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, let's get it.